For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Come on! Wait up!
Is everyone ready to play?
I think the people involved, you get to meet a lot of people in football, and that's just one of the great things. Not only is the sport great, but the people involved, so fellow referees, players, coaches, even fans. I love officiating because it keeps me involved in football. I was a player, but I don't reckon I could cut it out there anymore, at least at any decent level. But as a referee, I get to be involved in high levels of football. Keeps me involved, keeps me fit, and is great fun. I think I have a moment of this is why I do this every week. It's always good fun to get out there, and there are tough moments, but being resilient and succeeding, even just in the little things throughout a match. I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn, and as a referee you'll surely come across a lot of them, and I certainly have. I reckon give it a go. You will face challenges, but that's a part of it, and I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
It's another goal!
HPG Beograd line up as follows. Number 1, the goalkeeper Alexander Woodlands. Then number 3, Marco Toriani. 5, Cooper Nunn. 7, the captain Lorenzo Baselli. 8, Jason Constantopoulos. Number Ali Hussein, 14 Daniel Atkinson, 15 Ethan Harrington, 17 Brandon Santafante, 22 Corbett Niankuru, and 23 Marcus Orchard. It's a beautiful March day here. We are heading into autumn, but after the saturation of last week's weather, it's a beautiful sunny day here in the city of churches. Referee today, Jamie Betterman, makes his way into the middle. He'll await the captains. He's assisted by Nicholas Peligan and Thomas Tenby. We're only one game into the men's RAA NPL season, but both today's teams are already in the back foot after losing their round 1 games last week. It may only be round 2, but this feels like a must win, or at least a must not lose for both these teams. And this game being played at Hindmarsh. Township is laid out in 1848, triangle in shape, which is just 2 kilometres from Adelaide city centre, has retained that shape. This ground has been a recreation ground since that time, and was originally called Lindsay Circus after the surveyor that renamed Hindmarsh Oval in 1905. It was home to West Torrens Football and Cricket Club. He developed a few times over the years, in 1960 most notably, and in 2000 for the Olympics, and more recently for the Women's World Cup. We're about to get underway here at Hindmarsh. And Jaden Betterman, the referee, gets us underway. Adelaide United playing in the all-red kit, shooting to the goal on the left of your screen. In FK Beograd, who traditionally play in a red kit, in their all-white away kit, shooting to the goal on your right. Bailey O'Neill with the ball just now. Plays it across the back. Izo Kasimovic. Out wide to Tatu. United still have the ball. FK Beograd yet to get it. Tatu now. Crossfield ball to this near side. Finds Alex Battistella. He doesn't quite get there in time. It goes out. But a throw in the right back spot here for FK Beograd. Record attendance at this ground is over 18,000 for the Olympic Games match between Italy and Nigeria back in 2000. The 4 corners were filled in for that with temporary stands. The match finished in a 1-1 draw, and a game that featured Andrea Pirlo, Gennaro Gattuso and Massimo Abrasini. Doesn't seem that long ago. And here's Bailey O'Neill combining at the back again with Kasimovic. O'Neill receives it back. Toriani plays back to his goalkeeper. Woodland's knee clears. FK Beograd looked like they've set up with 4 at the back. And in centre Fanti just sitting in front of that back 4 as a holding midfielder. Cooper Nunn clears with his left foot. Goes long. Aiming for Niankuru. And they still have it, FK Beograd. Trying to come through the middle there. Daniel Atkinson, the player, tackled, and United win it back. Just 3 minutes in on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. 0-0 so far. Adelaide United playing a little bit of possession football early on. And FK Beograd happy to just sit back at this point in time. Lorenzo Baselli and Robert Niankuru playing more forward roles, but Daniel Atkinson popped up there to put that tackle in there, but United still have it. Malawal Nicola now in this near side. Luka Blazevic, and he finds Fabian Taladera. Nicola again. Kasumovic goes long, finds Nicholas, an appeal for a handball, but it's not given. Battistella now chips in with his right, and the eventual header just goes wide. Goal kick. Luka Blazevic there, the player who popped up to try and get his head to that, just pushed it wide. Kuro onto a loose ball, shot from distance. And it's wide of Max Fartuli's goal, and he sees it out. There's Alex Battistella. He's had a few nice early touches of the ball. Hello, Nicola plays up the line outside of his boot, but that's poor. And that goes out for a throw-in. Just one change for FK Beograd's side coming into this game from last week. Unfortunately, Massimo Falco saw red last week, and he's replaced by Ethan Harrington. Coach Adrian Deloya otherwise sticking with the same team that suffered a 3-1 home loss to start last week. Disappointing start for FK Beograd. Go in on this near side, and Ethan Harrington will take it. Very sharp hairstyle he's got there. Looks like he's maybe just back from Bali. He takes a throw into Neon Kuru, who wasn't watching. Battistella capitalises, gets the ball, finds Tatu, and he feeds it out wide. Madana now into the box he goes. Just shows a little bit too much of it there to his opponent, Marcus Orchard, and he clears. FK Beograd have a throw in right down in the corner flag. These two have played each other 9 times in league and finals. Adelaide have won 6, FK Beograd have won 3. There has never been a draw between these two. Adelaide United, of course, coming into the NPL competition a decade ago. This being their 11th season. And FK Beograd, of course, spent a couple of years down in State League 1. Came back a few years ago. Lorenzo Baselli's shirt held again. He's happened to him a couple of times in this game so far, and that's what he's appealing for there. Some persistent fouling going on, but FK Beograd have got the kick. Toriani takes it. Marco Toriani goes long this time. High into the sky. Baselli couldn't quite see it for the sun. It breaks to Harrington. Harrington looks for Neon Kuru. He goes to ground. FK Beograd still have possession, but eventually that tack is broken down. Panache Madana goes back to Kasumovic, and United clear the lines. Judged to have been a gentle little nudge in the back there. And it's a free kick for FK Beograd on this near side, which Harrington has now taken. FK Beograd did win the last encounter between these two. Round 14 of last season, 2025. 3-1 win. That was that. FK Beograd, Anthony Chimboli, Udai Koike, and Christian Konstantopoulos were the goal scorers that day. Anthony Trimboli, of those three, is still with the club and he's on the bench today. Bailey O'Neill scored Adelaide United's single goal that day and he's out there just now. Come Adelaide United again. It's Alex Battistella. He's about 30 yards out. He's outnumbered. And maybe out-muscled. Baselli goes long. And it goes straight to Adelaide United's goalkeeper and captain, Max Vartuli. Another long ball. This time by Adelaide United. Bailey O'Neill, the player there. This is a very big pitch, of course, compared to what these guys play on a weekly basis. But here's Alex Battistella, has a little bit of room down the left-hand side, just at the edge of the box now. Faces Harrington, opts to go back. Nicola. And Adelaide United look to rebuild. Lots of space in this pitch, as I mentioned before. It has been a recreational ground since 1838. And a cricket ground with a small pavilion and a white picket fence from 1905. In 1960, the South Australian Soccer Federation spent some money on it, developed it into a rectangular pitch in the location that we see today. The ground has hosted big games, of course, the Olympics. Some Olympic games were played here. Women's World Cup, Asian Champions League. A little later on today, after this match concludes, Adelaide United's senior A-League side will take to the park. They play Wellington Phoenix after this. But we're into the 12th minute here. Still nothing all on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED display needs. So far, Adelaide United just enjoying marginally better possession, but neither goalkeeper yet threatened. Tatu down the left now, gets his cross in low. Falls to Brandon Centofanti, he clears, but again, clearance goes straight to an opponent. And Adelaide United look to rebuild. Tatu now. Nicola there kicked the ball away from play after the whistle, much to the disgruntlement of the players in white. Referee lets him off this point in time, but has a quick word, so I would imagine if Nicola does that again, he might find his name in the book. Toriani. They work it well out to this near side. Here's Daniel Atkinson. Commentator's curse, of course. As soon as he wins it, he loses it. And the tug on the shirt of Malawal Nicola, and he concedes a kick. Adelaide United take it quickly. Cooper Nunn now at the back for FK Beograd. There's a real standout through 2025 in this FK Beograd side alongside Alexander Banjak. Banjak, of course, has left the club now, but between them it was a solid defensive partnership. Franklin run now, seeking to build that with Marco Torriani, who last year played further out wide on the right, but seems to be deployed more centrally this season. Anyway, it's a free kick on the far side, just to the edge of the penalty box. And FK Beograd setting up to defend this. Just a two-man wall. Adelaide United not sending a lot of players up there, so it might be a shot on goal. And it is, and it's a good stop by Alexander Woodlands, and it's not gone out as well, so that's great goalkeeping. It has gone out, actually. Assistant on the far side. Thomas Tenby has raised his flag and indicated that did go out, so it'll be a corner kick for Adelaide United. Here comes that corner, goes to the back post, knocked back across the goal, but there's nobody there for Adelaide United. Oh, tumbled to ground there. Mika Blazevic, the player, fouled by Floribert Niankuru. And it's a free kick for Paul Vanis' side. Harry Crawford, the player who's got the ball now. Crawford, of course, has played a number of games this season in the A-League for the senior team. There's a shot, possibly at the edge of the D. Hit low and hard. Good stop again by Woodlands. From Panache Madana, here comes Alani Tatu now. He plays it out wide. Harry Crawford now with the ball at his feet. Hopes to go back. Fabian Taladira plays it across the back. Kasumovic opts to go out wide. Matastella and Amlani Tatu have swapped sides. Tatu had started on the right, he's moved to the left. Matastella the opposite. Now Adelaide United work it up the right hand side. Brandon Centofanti there attempting to defend. It's hard in that little corner though. Adelaide United have pressed very high, but they do concede the free kick. FK Beograd throwing in the far side. And here come Adelaide United down the left hand side. Here's Harry Crawford now, number 58. Faces Harrington, finds Tatu, receives it back, makes his way into the box. He's only got Woodlands to beat. He also has Harrington to beat, who came across and defended very well. And FK Beograd running a little bit dangerously, clear the danger. Crawford now picks it up on the left hand side, opts to come back. They like doing this, United, they like this rebuild, they like swapping the play from side to side. Crawford again, he's really come into it in the last 5 minutes. That's a heavy first touch, but he does get that cross in. Too close to Alexander Woodlands, who collects it. Cooper Nunn now. Great stop by Madana. Keeps it from Neon Kuru. Plays in Kasimovic. It is warm down in that pitch. We went down there just before the kick-off. And down at ground level, there's a fair bit of warmth coming off that pitch, and they watered it as well before this game started, so might even feel a little humid for them down there. Here come United again. Even Taladera, the player making his way to the box, so it's a long sliding tackle, but play on, says the referee. Taladera again. Malawal Nicola with a throw in. Goes short, saves it back. Quick feet, but not quick enough. Foul committed though. Jason Konstantopoulos was the player who was making himself available for FK Beograd. He never got it. And Adelaide United have it now. They build up on the right hand side. Amlani Tatu, edge of the box. Makes his way into the box. He's on his left. Gets the shot in. Just pulls it a wee bit wide. And it goes out for a goal kick. Into FK Beograd's bench from last week comes Anthony Trimboli and Philippe Arua. Trimboli missed last week. And Philippe Arua, former Western United youth player. Here's Taladera, midway inside his own half. Finds Madana. He finds Amlani Tatu, but Forbert Neon Kuru gets in there first. Quite unable just to hold on to possession here, and FK Beograd capitalising on that. And they win the free kick. Just at the edge of the centre circle. Marco Toriani and Cooper Nunn playing across the back there. FK Beograd now make their way forward. Can't get that final pass together though. Neon Kuru a little bit late with that challenge. And referee Jaden Betterman offers him a yellow card in the 22nd minute. If you have just joined us, we're into the 23rd minute of this men's RAA NPL South Australia match between the host side Adelaide United and the visitors FK Beograd. It is nothing each on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED needs. We're watching two sides that had losses last week. And of course, although it's not necessarily must-win games at this point of the season, I would say that neither side would be viewing this as a game they can afford to lose. Lose the opening two and you're part of the chasing pack. Ellie Crawford and Luka Blazevic, the goal scorers for Adelaide United last week. They did go down 4-2 at Ramsey Park against Playford. FK Beograd, their loss might have hurt a little bit more, arguably. It was at home to newly promoted Sturt. They went down 3-1, although Massimo Falco was red carded in the 22nd minute, so they spent most of the game with 10 players. Free kick back out their way. Bailey O'Neill. Thanks Kasumovic, he chips it forward. Intercepted by Neon Kuru. United still have it. Here's Batistelle from a distance. He didn't get onto that at all, nor did he get the direction right. And that's gone out for a goal kick. 2 out of 10 for that. Woodland's the goalkeeper now, plays it out to the left. Here's Cooper Nunn. Goes along the ground, looking for Konstantopoulos. He wins it. And then loses it. Adelaide United come away with it. Panache Madana plays it back. Bailey O'Neill on this near side now for Adelaide United. Fabian Taladera combining on the far side. Nash Madana. Kasumovic has it now. Goes out to this near side. Harry Crawford. First touch is a wee bit heavy, and Harrington latches onto that loose ball and clears it into the west stand. Here's Lorenzo Baselli. He's done well there. Doesn't have much in the way of support. Doesn't have Neil Curry, but otherwise he's on his own. No other options in the middle. Gets a shot in. Fatuli spills it, looks to recover, can't quite get there first. Madana takes over. Konstantopoulos wins it back for FK Beograd. And they still have it. Decent enough defending. Baselli a bit disappointed there, he didn't have the support because the run was good. FK Beograd come back again. There not a lot of options up front. Jason Konstantopoulos on that far side. Alex Batistelle, United player to win that. Former Adelaide City player as well. Has a much shorter haircut this year, and therefore a little bit harder to pick out from this distance. Just over a quarter of the match gone. Nothing each here. Neither goalkeeper with a real test yet. No clear-cut chances on goal. Here's Batistelle though. He moves the ball out wide. That's a cross into the middle from Tatu, who switched back to the right by the looks of it. But Batistelle has remained right as well. Crawford on the left. Maybe the focus for Adelaide United now is to come down the right. Madana finds Amlani Tatu in the overlapping run. Tatu needs to get the ball across, but he doesn't. It's a corner. Decent defending there by Jason Konstantopoulos. Conceding the corner, but nullifying the threat. And here comes that corner now. United with 2 at the back, 4 players in the middle. Corner's poor though, goes straight to the goalkeeper who punches clear. Bailey O'Neill now. Seeks to venture forth, but Neon Kuru changes his mind and United build up across the back. Baselli can't win it. Batistelle gets the better of him. And here's United at the edge of the box. Walks it through the middle. Can't get the shot in though. Woodlands blocks. FK Beograd come away. Harrington along the ground. Trying to find Konstantopoulos, doesn't get him. And a late challenge there. And a second yellow for FK Beograd. This one to Brandon Centofanti in the 29th minute. FK Beograd, 2 players booked now for Robert Niancourt in the 22nd minute and Brandon Centofanti in the 29th. Both for delayed challenges. I don't think they were particularly malicious, but late nonetheless. Early kick-off this one. It is just 4:30 in the afternoon here in South Australia. I would imagine most people at work have got this game on while the boss isn't looking. The highlight of your Friday afternoon, I would imagine. Adelaide United's A-League team play immediately after this, 7 p.m. And the local WNPL starts tonight as well. Here's Amlani Tatu with his right foot blocked by the 2-man wall. Selly and Konstantopoulos. And Basili concedes the free kick 10 yards further out from where the initial one was taken. They're a bit further out this time, Adelaide United. Fabian Taladera plays in Harry Crawford. Crawford on his right. FK Beograd fairly solid at the back. Daniel Atkinson, the player there that's thwarted that attack. Adelaide United have it again. They build up on the right hand side. Manuel Nicola. Here's Alex Battistella wide right. Into the box they go. Jake Najowski unable to make the headland into the penalty box that he wanted to get the shot in. And FK Beograd win the free kick to sarcastic applause from their own support, I would say. Toriani plays in his goalkeeper, Woodlands, and then goes left, Cooper Nunn. And here come FK Beograd up the left-hand side. Jason Konstantopoulos brings it into the middle. For Robert Niancourt, he's got a little bit of space, but it is a big pitch. He opts to play in Ethan Harrington. Ball comes out wide, cross comes in low to the back post. And Konstantopoulos was there, but they all missed it, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Some of the FK Beograd fans thought that was a corner, but no doubt in the ref's mind. And no complaint really from the players. You have the luxury of a large screen here at Cooper's, which shows a replay. Don't really have that at Frank Mitchell Park or some of these other grounds, so we're spoiled today. But not for goals. We're 33 minutes in and we haven't had one yet, folks. Still nothing each on that One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. 33 minutes gone. Toriani, Niancourt, Centofanti plays out wide. Daniel Atkinson in this near side gets into a wrestling match with his opponent. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving. Manuel Nicola, who's being summoned by the referee Jaden Betterman for a chat. And he receives a yellow card. I would imagine that's for dissent because it didn't look like it was coming initially. So 33 minutes gone. Malawal Nicola makes his way into the referee's notebook, and he's the first for Adelaide United to do so. There's one for Abu Bakari Hussein to chase. But Adelaide United still have it. Bakari Hussein picks it up in the middle. And here come FK Beograd down the right hand side. Daniel Atkinson all by himself again. Not much support in the middle. And he's forced back anyway. Nian Kuru picks it up. Toriani. Cooper Nunn goes back to his goalkeeper, Alexander Woodlands. Baselli challenged by Taladera. And FK Beograd have the throw in. Ethan Harrington will take. He's asked to take a few steps back. Sneaking some territorial advantage there, young man. Goes down the line. Baselli flicks on. Atkinson tried to find Abu Bakari Hussein, but the ball's gone out. FK Beograd have another throw. Baselli gets his pass in, finds Daniel Atkinson. Hussein back to Atkinson, threads the ball through. That's well read though by Bailey O'Neill. And Adelaide United nullify the danger and win the throw. 2 for the price of 1. Wrestling match on the far side. Hussein in a wee bit of a tangle with his opponent there. Kasumovic. But they're both gentlemen and they get up, resolve the difference, and it's a free kick, which they've now taken. For Thule now. Plays out to this near side. Bailey O'Neill tries to go inside. Baselli reads it very well. Nian Kuru back to Baselli. He must go from here surely with his left, and he does! And after Beograd have done 1-0 up, 38 minutes gone. And Lorenzo Baselli and Nian Kuru combine very well there to get that goal. And it's the breakthrough they were looking for. 1-0. Lorenzo Baselli in his second year with the club. Captain today. Had a decent enough game last week. Although he would have been disappointed with it. And that might change the complexion of the game. Fine finish, well worked. Robert Nian Kuru, provider, unselfish. Plays it into the middle to his captain, who puts it away with aplomb with the left foot. We're back underway. Tatu to Nicola, back inside the middle now. All that non-rush possession football that Adelaide United have been playing to this point goes unrewarded. FK Beograd punish them. Here come United, little chip over the top from Lani Tatu on this left-hand side now. Wins a throw-in. Malawal Nicola now takes the throw in, goes centre. Jake Najowski. He's well marked there by Harrington. That's a fine job he's done on him. Forced out wide, and eventually FK Beograd clear their line through Daniel Atkinson, although they concede the corner. Harry Crawford with it, down in the quadrant and in the shade. Takes the corner, goes near post, it's poor. It's very poor at this level, goes straight out. 5 minutes of regulation time in this half. If you've just joined us, you're watching the men's RA NPL South Australia. Two sides that lost their opening round games facing off in round 2 here at Cooper Stadium in Hindmarsh. And it's the team in white through their captain Lorenzo Baselli who are 1-0 up. Here's Hussein in the ball now. Opts to go back, finds Neon Kuru. Neon Kuru plays in Baselli. Konstantopoulos now, edge of the box. Can't find the space though. Well marshalled and ushered away from the goal by Bailey O'Neill. Bailey O'Neill has it now on his left, tries to clear his lines. It does come off Konstantopoulos, so they're throw in for Adelaide United. Malawal Nicola with the throw in. The assistant Nick Elligan insists he just takes a couple of steps back, takes it from where the ball went out. There's a shot from Daniel Atkinson, but he didn't go into that one at all, and it goes out harmlessly beyond the far post. Lorenzo Baselli, his first league goal of the year. Scored 7 last year, but he's underway this year. Here's Harry Crawford at the edge of the box on his left foot, gets the shot in low, but it's blocked by about 3 FK Beograd players. And he's allowed another shot at it. Makes his way, crosses it into the middle, cleared comfortably and easily by Marco Torriani. Signed this year from Adelaide Croatia Raiders. Here come Adelaide United. Batistella's in the box. Torriani again gets the better of him and it's cleared by Cooper Nunn. He goes long, one for Abu Bakar Hussein to chase. Up there by himself. Baselli gets that ball well. Gets a knock to the face. And that's significant enough that the referee Jaden Betterman's called for the physio, doctor should I say, the physician. We're into the 44th minute now of this men's RA NPL match here in beautiful Adelaide. Early autumn day. It is 1-0 on the scoreboard to the visitors, though neither team play particularly regularly here. But FK Beograd in all white, the official visitors if you like. Floribert Niankuru bursting down the right, crossing unselfishly along the ground for Lorenzo Baselli to score in the 38th minute, make it 1-0 for FK Beograd. And the goal scorer now just making his way off the park. He's ready to get back on, but the referee has told him just to wait for this passage of play to complete. Nicola plays in Tatu. Heavy first touch. Atkinson tries to get there. Niankuru has a nibble. Harrington's on him now, but it's still with Tatu on his left. Crosses low. And it's cleared again by Toriani, who's having a magnificent first 45. And Lorenzo Baselli rejoins the fray. Santafanti goes for that 50-50. Battistella puts a challenge in. It comes back to Santafanti. And I think the referee's got that right. Jake Nadrowski came in there from behind, and Santafanti looked like he'd had a kick at him, but I don't think Santafanti had any idea he was there. And he wins the free kick. Our referees decked out in their new pink kit for 2026. Gotta say, they look wonderful. Certainly picked them out. Marcus Orchard on the far side there with a touch that goes out. FK Beograd have it. Here's Lorenzo Baselli. Tries to thread it through to Konstantinopoulos. Niankuru has it. There's a little handball there, but it's incidental, maybe accidental, and Adelaide United come away with it. There's Tatu running down. He's got no one in the middle yet, but if he holds the ball up, he might meet a target. He does find Harry Crawford. Crawford's forced out though. Battistella out the edge of the box on his left. Takes a deflection, goes out. Referee gives a goal kick. And we're into additional time in the first half. Goal kick for FK Beograd. Getting my sides mixed up. Alexander Woodland takes it, just goes over the half, flipped on by Lorenzo Baselli. Ball up in the air again. Well, Nicola. Pressing through the middle now. Jake Nadrowski still has the ball at his feet. Still has the ball at his feet. Oh, and he puts it wide. He did all the hard work, and just when it got to the easy bit, he's pushed it wide. Jake Nadrowski with some fine skill to get himself into that shooting position. He beat one, he beat two, he beat the first one again, then beat the third and the fourth, and then just pushed the shot wide. And the referee, Jaden Betterman, says, that's it, I've had enough of this. And he brings the first half to a conclusion. If you have just joined us, where have you been? We've had an interesting enough first half. Fairly even in terms of chances on goal and possession. But at the half-time break, it's FK Beograd who go in as leaders, scoring a goal in the 38th minute through their captain Lorenzo Baselli after being fed by Floribert Niankuru to make it 1-0. take a 15-minute break. We'll be back with the second half after that. See you soon, folks.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jay Drobran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Welcome football fans, one and all, to the 2025 RAA NPLSA Grand Final, a night where history beckons. Under the lights here tonight, one team will end their years of wait and finally add another elusive star upon their crest, while the other will face heartbreak and their dreams of glory will have to wait yet another year. It's the Metro Stars Soccer Club facing up against Croydon Football Club. And we're underway here. We have a lift-off in the 2025 RAA NPLSA Grand Final. You can hear the noise already.
Success in this game. Hopefully for him that changes tonight.
First corner of the day by Michael Chidini. Near post. Walls with a header. And it's a great save from Daniel Margosh near to his post on the right there. But it's the first chance of the day, Mark, and it's a great delivery. Goes again, Chidini looking for that near post. This time it's a Croydon head. Out to Satira with the volley. Not sure if the goalkeeper had sight of that one, but it's just gone past the near post.
Yeah.
Here's Oscar Slattery looking to deliver. It's a great ball in as well. Nobody's there for Croydon. And now John will try and clean this up at the back post. John on his left foot, strikes. And deflected out for the first corner for Croydon, Mark. A great delivery there from young Oscar Slattery. Again off the boot of Polly. Celebrated his 150th game this year. Out. Trimboli with a right-footed strike, and that's far and wide, but an early sider there for Croydon and their leading marksman this season, Luca Trimboli. Here's his delivery now, near post. Good defensive header. Still going to come to Hisamoto with a strike on the left. Didn't connect with that one as he would have liked, and goes far over the bar.
Yeah, they know that the fact is they've got the ability to get the ball into play, and this is where they can catch teams out.
That missed header has led it to Cittadini on the edge of the box. Has a strike deflected. Porter's there. The goalkeeper is too. I think he might have been offside there, Porter, but Daniel Margosh putting himself in the danger area.
Really does a lot of hard work and a lot of work that people don't normally see a lot of.
Passio John doing the work to find Klimek free. And now it's Trimboli with a left-footed strike. Caught neatly on the volley there, but he can't find the target mark.
Press a little bit higher, press a little bit harder, and it's proof in the pudding now.
Back to Klimek, first time delivery. Finds all the way out to Styles, who tries to lift at far post for Slattery, wins the header. Trimboli, does he get a second opportunity? He's going to go with his left again. And now John with Nagel. John has the strike. It's just past the far post mark.
Supremacy with that ball and on the park.
Here's Visser back with the ball at his feet. It's a sight for Metro fans to enjoy. Woodfin now finds the free man. Tira puts a ball in. More fantastic work there from young Chris Vivian, getting in the way once again, Mark. And
he's zip, and we've seen that by the fact that the passing has been fantastic.
That's an excellent ball from Cittadini to his opposing winger in Visser. He's going 1v1, trying to favour it onto that left foot. It is strike, but over the bar, and it's not deflected either, as Visser's trying to claim, but
him in the side.
Playing his 32nd game today. It's also in line with Jackson Walls and his goalkeeper there in Cody Ostrike. And then it's 3 to play all games this season. Now we're in the box with Cittadini, has a strike. It's got not enough power on it as Margush can come, and he may give a word there to, looks like, here's Polly. Great deep delivery, Mapaw's there with a header. It's a great save though. Cody Ostrike down to his right, push it out for a corner, but
another 45, very similar to the first 45. Both teams willing to attack, both teams throwing themselves on the line to defend.
Now McNamara has to deal with this. Hisamoto's going to beat him to the ball. Look to have a strike's deflected, and it's in, Mark! Into the top right corner, and it's Maya Hisamoto who opens the scoring here in the RAA NPLSA final. And what a goal it is, Mark.
We said they've started 100 mile an hour, both teams going for it. Croydon, first team to capitalise. Noel McNamara can't clear his lines. He's gone to hook it out. Trimboli read where he was going to go, managed to get the block in. It fell kindly to Hisamoto. Then Hisamoto able to get his shot on target.
Came out on the winning side of that occasion. So far in grand finals for Metro, he's not been so lucky. There's another turnover in the middle of the park. Trimboli, his touch is loose, but he beats Gow to the ball. Now he switches it. Excellent vision from Trimboli to find Passio John. He has the strike and it's deflected. And no more great defensive work from wingers. That was Cittadini all the way back. High boot there by Martinelli, but he's going to win the ball. Looks to deliver near post. No touch forthcoming for Croydon.
Up, ran obviously, then Nagamatsu moved on. Windsor's come in. So when you're playing a side like this, that just allows you the opportunities as well.
Right in the thick of things there with a great touch. Looking for the return by Visser. Shapes to shoot instead, and maybe that was the wrong option as it skies well over the bar. But a good first introduction there for Owen Windsor. Took the ball down.
Coming off, but I think they'll be on fairly soon, unlike the delay to Owen Windsor when he made his entry due to an issue with the colour of his socks.
Ball comes in and it's a big chance there. Another switcher play by Woodfin. It's excellent to Visser. He's got to look to put a ball in here. Looks for the cutback instead. It's Cittadini. It's deflected. You're going to see another chance here on the break. Greco has fed Alexander Good. But his shot is deflected out, and there was some good defending there by Metro Stars.
Exactly.
Yeah, they will take him on or look for the pass. He looks for the pass instead. And he spun well there, Windsor. And it's Cittadini with only the goalkeeper to beat. Takes it past him. And he can't find the back of the net. It's cleared off the line there by Vivian. But it's still alive here for Metro. And they'll win it in the Shield final as well. So he's a man for the big occasion. And he might be the one to finish things off here tonight. But struggling to clear their lines here at Croydon. Visser trying to find the feet at Windsor. He's in behind, takes it past another one at Windsor. Too close to the goalkeeper, and Croydon will clear, Mark. But they're really pushing up. Can Croydon seal things off here with a second? Delivery into the box. It's dangerous, and it's just over. Additional time.
I was going to say that was just announced around the ground, the 6 minutes, and that's the boos from Croydon side of the grandstand.
D'Angelo's in the box now. Looking for a cross, and it's in! It's Woodfin, the hero! The Americans got them back in the clash, Mark. And it's at the death here. He's just nicked into the near post. We said it might have been too late, but it's never too late for the Americans.
No, we always said it might be too late, but Metro have always got the opportunity. You can never write them off. And we thought that was a little bit odd that Woodfin was getting the ball rolling quickly, but it allowed McNamara to swing that ball into the far post. D'Angelo fighting, and we're going to head to extra time by the looks of it.
What a moment for Metro Stars. They're back in this game, and we look like we're heading to extra time, but there's still 5 minutes to play here, Mark. And by all means, there could be more chances. Still in the box, and it's another goal! And it's Andre Cole, the hero for Croydon! We thought it was over, but it's not over, and Croydon look like they're going to go all the way to the win.
We can't say that now. We cannot say that now. We've just seen 2 goals in the space of a minute.
We said he was the man for the big occasions, Andre Cole, and he hasn't had too many this year, but this could be the biggest for him. Goals in grand finals. Who else do you call for but Mr. Andre Cole, Mark?
He's had a rough season. He's just come up and possibly won it for Croydon. Passage on. All the hard work he's put in this whole game. Puts in an absolute delightful ball.
McNamara can clear. Only to Martinello. A slip. Greco. Can he seal it with a third? It's deflected, and it's going to be a corner, Mark. That's another clearance. And the whistle's in the mouth of Regis Quefalek, and your champions for 2025 are Croydon FC. After 8 long years of wait, the crown is finally theirs, and it's going back to Bologna, Mark. It's bedlam there on the pitch. Your 2025 REA NPLSA champions. 6th time champions of SA here. And they're back on top, Croydon. The underdogs tonight, but they're going to be heroes for years.
Come on! Wait up!
Is everyone ready to play?
I think something most people don't realise about being a referee is how rewarding it actually is, and like the amount of friends and mates you make along the way. Like, it's just a really great community. I was really nervous. I just got a random call up and I went out to the ground, but it was really great. Like, I had great support my first game, and it was really good to just be surrounded by people who did support me. I love officiating football because it's really rewarding, and like, it's a great way to be still a part of the game even if you aren't playing. I think my "this is why I do it" moment was last year, this year actually. I made my debut as an A-League official, and just being in front of like a big crowd was really cool to have experience, and it clicked in that moment. I was like, yeah, this is 100% why I do it. I have a great support system like here at FSA behind me. I would 100% say to someone who was thinking of becoming a referee to absolutely just go for it. Like, it's not as scary as you think it might be. Like, it's really good.
Stadium, no less, here in Hindmarsh, in the beautiful city of Adelaide, South Australia, for the second half of this RAA men's NPL match between the host side Adelaide United in red on the left of your screen and their visitors FK Beograd who find themselves 1-0 up at the interval after a goal in the 38th minute from their captain Lorenzo Baselli and their host David Grant. And I'll be taking you through the next 90 minutes of football. I'm unaware that there are any substitutions out there at half-time, but if I do become aware of that, I'll let you know. This lovely little ground has been a recreational park since 1838. And after 1903 it became a cricket ground with a lovely little picket fence around it and a little club room. Until 1960 they played cricket and Australian rules football here, and then in 1960 the soccer authorities took it on, converted it to a rectangular stadium, and it's since had a number of redevelopments. It was a host ground during the 2000 Olympics, as well as the Women's World Cup just a few years ago, and it has hosted Asian Cup matches, Asian Champions League matches should I say. It is a long time home of football in this state, and the current residents, Adelaide United, playing in red here. This was their Colt side, which play in the local South Australian NPL, the second tier of football in the country. And Adelaide United's Colts, under 21s, in red, playing towards the goal on your right, facing an FK Beograd team in all white and attacking the goal to your left. And here's Alex Battistella now for the home side, making his way forward through the middle. He's out to the far side. Amlani Tatu with it. He teases his opponents, gets to the edge of the box. Battistella. It's a left-footed shot. Not far off from Jake Nadrowski. Nadrowski with a golden opportunity late in that first half to equalise for Adelaide United. His final shot was wayward. Yeah, but this little pitch has been a soccer or rectangular field for, well, since 1960, as I said. Played host to rugby league, and I believe the Foo Fighters are due to come here later this year. Imagine that, folks. Rock and roll in Adelaide. It doesn't get wilder, but here's Harry Crawford now making his way forward. All cleared by Nyankuru. Hussein's onto this one. He's got Lorenzo Baselli up forward, but can't squeeze that final ball through to him, and it's soaked up by that Adelaide United defence at the back. Here's Fabian Taladera now. Major development of this ground was a $27 million redevelopment in 1999 and 2000 to prepare it for the 2000 Olympics, and one of the big games of that tournament here was Italy and Nigeria, which finished 1-1, and that match featured Andrea Pirlo, Gennaro Gattuso and Massimo Ambrosini. If my memory serves me correctly, Gennaro Gattuso might have been a Glasgow Rangers player at the time. Over 18,000 were here for that game. They filled in the corners with temporary stands. 17,000 were here when Adelaide United played a Champions League game against Gamba Osaka. So it's had some big matches straight through the middle here. Getting to the ball first, Amlani Tatu with a chip, it's just gone over the top. And it's a goal kick. So he did get the shot in cleanly. But again, Marco Torriani with some fine defending. He's had a fine game. At the back there, combining well with Cooper Nunn to break down that attack. And here is Cooper Nunn on the left-hand side now. Goes long with his left. Hussein flicks on. He's looking for Konstantopoulos. And Konstantopoulos has got it. More through good fortune than anything else. But he won't care. He makes his way towards the middle. United come away with it. Baselli with a challenge that's very timely and crucial. And FK Beograd out the block smartly this half. Here's Marcus Orchard. Had a fairly quiet first half, but you've seen a bit of this, the ball in the second half already. Konstantopoulos plays in Toriani. None. Centre Fanzi now. Hussein. Orchard back in towards the middle. Konstantopoulos got a little bit of space here. Moves on to his left, gets the shot in. Centre Fanzi again. Can't win it. Ref says play on. Neon Kuru wins it in the middle of the park. Does well. Toriani, FK Beograd looking good, except that passes wayward. Harry Crawford picks it up, says thank you very much, makes his way into the FK Beograd half. And he finds Amlani Tatu, and that's a solid stop again by Alexander Woodlands. His third or fourth decent save this match. United take the corner quickly. There's a little bit more urgency about their play in the second half than their first, when they were content to sort of slow it down and play possession football. And Ash Madano now plays it out wide. Crawford faces Hussein, gets his cross in. It's a free header just over the bar, and United look promising as they come forward. Look at Blazevic, the player there, who won that header in the centre of the park. Although I say won, it wasn't challenged, but he's put it over the bar. Another sloppy back pass, played out from the back, should I say. And FK Beograd really struggling to clear their lines. Battistella has it, he's not sure what to do with it though. And that's some solid defending again by FK Beograd. And United have it, they seek to build again. These two sides have met 9 times over the years in the league, and there's never been a draw. One or the other have won. Adelaide United have won 6, FK Beograd have won 3, but never a draw. Here's Harry Crawford on this near side now. Goes inside. Edge of the box. Battistella with a fine strike, and another good stop by Woodlands, ensuring that FK Beograd's slender 1-0 lead is secured. Corner comes in. And then it goes out. This is the first of 6 South Australian RA NPL matches this weekend. Tomorrow, Comets host Campbelltown. Johnny Keckle's your commentator at that. Para Hills Knights will be hosting West Torrens McCulloch. Seb O'Neill will take you through that one. Sturt Lions play West Adelaide at 4 p.m. tomorrow. I'm back for that one. Metro Stars Playford at 7 p.m. with Simon Jimenez. And Croydon host Adelaide City tomorrow at 7:30. And Mark Talbot will take you through that game. All games covered with commentary here in South Australia, as Forbert Niankuru receives the ball, makes his way forward. His cross comes short, is easily dealt with by Adelaide United backline, and they come away. 3v3 up front here. Cross comes in, that's a good cross too. Breaks to Crawford at the back. Slightly behind him, can't get a shot in, but they still have the ball. A little stab. And eventually it's cleared after Jake Nadrowski's last attempt. And up the other end we go. Madana now makes his way down the right-hand side. Jason Constantopoulos gives chase. Centofanti has it and he clears. How Kari Hussein now. Interestingly enough, he's Amlani Tatu's brother. So two brothers on the park opposing each other today. Back underway, free kick taken by Marcus Orchard. Trying to play in his captain. And FK Beograd win the throw in. Marcus Orchard makes his way up to take that one. No great rush from FK Beograd. 10 minutes into the second half. Throw is taken. Hussein has it. Breaks to Constantopoulos with a strike. Just wide. Although, to be honest, I think the goalkeeper, Max Vartuli, had that one covered. Maybe in Taladera now. Son of Carl, former Adelaide United player. And they opt for the long ball. And Lani Tatu chases that one, but in vain, and it goes out the far side. It's a throw-in for FK Beograd. Down the line it goes. Baselli was the target. Doesn't quite get to it, and it goes out. Throw in again on that far side. Taladera now. Runs into the shade. I'm sure they're enjoying playing over on this near side. It is warm down in the pitch. I was down there before the game started. And they've given it a sprinkling of water as well, so I would imagine it's quite humid. Pitch side. Here's Lorenzo Baselli. Doesn't have a lot of options. And indeed wins the throw-in. Luka Blazevic plays it out wide. Crawford, he does Marcus Orchard over there, gets the cross in. And it breaks the tattoo at the back, and he's completely mistimed that. Or maybe didn't read the spin of the ball, unfortunately. And the danger is cleared by Ethan Harrington on the far side. Crawford again. Baselli gets there, and then Baselli brings him to ground, and that is well, the easiest decision I think the referee Jaden Betterman will have to make all day in terms of whether it's a free kick or not. Crawford maybe wants a little bit more, but no card offered. A little bit of discussion down there as to exactly what the retribution should be. In the end, it is just a free kick. The referee invites two players, Jason Constantopoulos and Lorenzo Baselli, to take a few steps back, and they form a two-person wall there under the guidance of the goalkeeper, Alexander Woodlands. And Fabian Taladera just moves the ball around a little bit, maybe just trying to get a more favourable angle. That's spotted by the assistant Nick Elligan, who insists the ball comes back, and FK Beograd reduce the ball to 1. It's just Lorenzo Baselli there. But they don't have all players in the box. Nonetheless, the free kick comes in. Cleared by Ethan Harrington, but Adelaide United still have it. Bailey O'Neill now, centre of the park. FK Beograd have retreated, allowing him forward, but the final ball is poor. That's Fortuli deals with that one. Ugly but effective. If you've just joined us, we're into the 60th minute here at Cooper Stadium in Hindmarsh in Adelaide for this men's RA NPL between Adelaide United and FK Beograd. Both sides lost last week, and while, as I mentioned before, this isn't necessarily a must-win, it's certainly one of those games that they wouldn't want to lose if they can help it, and that would go for either side. 2 losses in your opening 2 games isn't a great start to the season, and already you're chasing the pack, albeit in early days. Jeski gets the ball across, cleared by Toriani, right into the autumn sky. Cross back in from Crawford. It was cleared by Daniel Atkinson. FK Beograd don't quite get the break. Now Crawford now edge of the box. What's he going to do? Tries to get a shot, and I think that wasn't a cross. It's dealt with by FK Beograd. Taladera, Lorenzo Baselli thinks he's won the throw, but he hasn't. Adelaide United get it back underway. Crawford swings it in with his right. Cooper Nunn gets the headed clearance away. Abu Bakari saying the target there doesn't quite get to him. Adelaide United have it again, enjoying some possession again, but like the first half, unable to convert that into, well, A, chances in front of goal, and B, goals scored. They are 1-0 down after a goal in the 38th minute from Lorenzo Baselli for FK Beograd. They're trying to find the holes in that FK Beograd defence, unsuccessfully so far. Here's Najovski. Baselli now for FK Beograd. Tries to play in Hussein. He gets him. Hussein looks for the foul and wins it. Much to the frustration of Fabian Taladera. And Adelaide United make their first substitution. On comes Israel Mabula Monga. Played most of the game last week. Their 4-2 loss away to Playford at Ramsey Park. Had 85 minutes there before he was substituted. Started this week on the bench. And he comes on, 64 minutes gone here. As coach Paul Vanis for Adelaide United seeks to make the break to bring his side back into this on the scoring. They are 1-0 down. They have been kept at bay by a very good Alexander Woodlands today. He's been exemplary, folks. Certainly been the busier of the 2 goalkeepers, despite the scoreline and what that might suggest. Max Fortuli has had work to do up the other end, but Certainly less than his opponent in the FK Beograd goal. Here's Fabian Taladera now. Bursts through between Konstantopoulos and Baselli. Somehow FK Beograd come away with it. Daniel Atkinson going out wide. And Mabula Mongwa concedes the free kick. And then remembers his side's 2-0 down and quickly retrieves the ball for FK Beograd to take their free kick. 65 minutes gone in the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED display needs. Chat to a local who backs you and your team. It's better to be a member with RAA. We thank both of our major sponsors for their support of our sport in South Australia. Jason Konstantopoulos receives the ball now. Judged to be offside. And it breaks down again for Adelaide United. As FK Beograd make their first substitution. Jason Konstantopoulos makes way in the 67th minute. And he's substituted by Peter Palacis. Palacis come on last week in the 63rd minute. And their 3-1 home loss to start. We had some horrendous weather in round one. And that, combined with the result and the overall performance, made it one for FK Beograd to forget, I think. Start, as I mentioned, winning that one. Goals from their captain, Michael Maroney. Mohamed Hassan. And an own goal. Enough to get start the win over FK Beograd last week. Daniel Atkinson scoring FK Beograd's goal in the 11th minute, which at that point in time would have suggested to them they were on track for a win, but they were reduced to 10 men after they sending off with Massimo Falco in the 22nd minute. And from that point on, Start dominated and went on to win. A result that put them third on the ladder after just the one game. And of course condemned FK Beograd to third bottom. But it's very, very early days. We've only played one round. And FK Beograd seeking to atone for that today. Throwing in this near side for Adelaide United. 21 minutes left to go of regulation time. Taladera. Taladera again comes to this near side. And a ball too close to the goalkeeper Alexander Woodlands, who comes out and collects. Taladera again. This time he goes long over the top. Looking for Tattoo. Marco Toriani meets it with his head, clears the danger. But Adelaide United still have it. Luka Blazevic can't get a clean shot and goal. Adelaide United still have it again. Crawford combines well with Kasimovic, as well as Taladera. Bailey O'Neill. Blazevic now. Beograd camped in their own half. 5 at the back. Nyankuru just in front of them. As is Centofante, almost like they're playing with 2 6s. But here, Adelaide United find a little gap. Cross comes into the middle. Everybody's sleeping. Except Malo Al-Nicola. Sorry, Panache Madana is the player who burst through there. And FK Beograd caught sleeping as Madana made his way forward. But he's put that one clean over the bar. And that was a great opportunity for Adelaide United. Free shot on goal. But he got it all wrong. And it stays 1-0, courtesy of a 38th minute strike from Lorenzo Baselli after good work from Forbert Nyankuru to set him up. To be honest, over the last 5 minutes, FK Beograd haven't made much headway up the other end of the park. Maybe they'll get something here. Palacios now opts to go back. Baselli goes to ground. Under the attention of Panache Madana. And it is a free kick for FK Beograd, 72nd minute. Lorenzo Baselli, right foot, straight into the penalty spot, met by Madana, cleared. Only as far as Peter Palacios. But FK Beograd still have it. Ball played forward by Cooper Nunn. Misjudged or misplaced. Either way, it went into empty space. Adelaide United have possession now. Here they come. Faizo Kasimovic just inside his own half. This is Hussein. Luka Blazevic now. Right foot, pass is poor, but they still have it. In fact, Blazevic still has it. He goes to ground very easily. And it's a free kick for Adelaide United. So free kick for Adelaide United. 4 players over it, and they really don't have many players in the box for this. They've only got 2 players in the box for this, so it's probably going to be a shot. There is a shot. Free kick. Fabian Taladera with it. And he has scored wonderful free kicks in the past, but that one was wide. You're really giving your intention away, I think, if you've got a free kick. You've only got 1 player in the box for it, and there's 4 or 5 of you over the ball. So, not particularly subtle, but it matters not. 15 minutes to go. Adelaide United still 1-0 down to this FK Beograd side. Hussein takes his eye off the ball there. United win it. Kasumovic. You go forward, it's a long ball. It's going to go all the way through to Alexander Woodlands, who's been very good today. Crawford now, just inside his opponent's half. Jake Nadrowski. He's hit pretty solid here by Marco Torriani. And he wins the free kick right in the edge of the box. Now this is more like it, say Adelaide United. Bit closer, more favourable angle. And a yellow card for Torriani. And we stop for a moment while the referee Jaden Betterman writes the name Marco Torriani into his little book. And that is a 5-man FK Beograd wall. It's retreating now. Alexander Woodlands in the goal for FK Beograd, on his toes. And this will be a shot, there's no doubt about it. Adelaide United have got no one in the box, otherwise it's gone low, just wide. And covered, so it's gone out cleanly. .15 minutes to go on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. You're watching the men's RAA NPL South Australia. It's 1-0 for the team in white, FK Beograd, the away team. Both these sides coming off losses last week. Both these sides eager to atone for that and get first points on the board for 2026. We thank our support partners. RAA, chat to a local who backs you and your team. It's better to be a member with the RAA. There's Adelaide United on a break. Don't necessarily have the numerical advantage, but they've got pace. Battistella on that far side now, cuts it back inside. Comes to Harry Crawford, sweeps it across the goal. It's blocked by Cooper Nunn. It breaks to Mbulamonga, doesn't get the strike right at all. Panache Madana now beats his opponent to the byline, gets the cross in. But again, Torriani, very good at the back. Clears the danger, only as far as Battistella on the far side. Mbulamonga now. Taladera. Battistella with the shot, come across. And it's a yellow card on this near side for the coach, Adrian Deloya. Too much in the way of dissent for the referee's liking. And his name goes into the book, along with, they've had a few bookings today. Brandon Centofanti was booked in the 29th minute for Albertini and Cour in the 22nd minute. Lorenzo Baselli was booked 73rd minute, Marco Torriani in the 76th minute. And Adrian Deloy just now. Cards being handed out like it's Christmas. Or Valentine's Day in my case. That's when I get most of my cards. into the last 10 minutes. Of this match here at Cooper Stadium in Hindmarsh. FK Beograd 1-0 to the good after a goal in the 38th minute from Lorenzo Baselli. Almost an open goal in the end it was. Sloppy defending from Adelaide United. Something that Floribert Niankuru pounced upon. And he made his way forward, cut the ball back to Lorenzo Baselli, who was unmarked. And he stroked it away with his left foot. And 1-0 is where we find ourselves still. To be fair to Adelaide United, they've faced a goalkeeper in Alexander Woodlands who's been exemplary today. He's been a player on form. And if not for him, I'm sure Adelaide United would have been 2 or 3 up. Here's Amlani Tatu, feeds it out wide. Battistella struck that, he's put it wide. And again, wasteful in front of goal, not just Battistella, but the team as a whole. They've had their opportunities, and as much as Woodland's been on form, United have failed to really get shots on target when it's mattered. And that's a great opportunity, but at this level it has to be on target really, as FK Beograd prepare a substitution. .82 minutes gone, and Anthony Trimboli looks like he's preparing to come on. It looks like the captain Lorenzo Baselli is handing the armband to Cooper Nunn, which suggests to me that after a goal in the 38th minute and a wee yellow card in the 73rd minute, Lorenzo Baselli's day is done. Slight limp as he comes off. It's maybe a precautionary measure. He is one of FK Beograd's leading lights, it must be said. And he makes his way off to the side there. Seven minutes for Adelaide United to try and get something out of this. And FK Beograd guilty of another shirt pull. It seems to be a bit of a trademark of theirs today. That's young Daniel Atkinson there, who's grabbed his opponent and again as he's gone to ground, although in that case he was being fouled. And again, referee Jaden Betterman makes the decision there and then. Decisive. And correct, and it's a free kick for FK Beograd. Toriani takes it, chips it up over the top, looking for Trimboli. Trimboli gets his head to it. Trimboli still going for it, he still has it, no foul play on. And they have some numbers in the box here. Hussein with the header. Can't get a clean knock on it. FK Beograd still have it. Neon Kuru slips to the opponent there. Daniel Atkinson cuts across the face of goal. And United clear the lines. Alex Battistella now. Neon Kuru, they're playing well, FK Beograd. And indeed, Daniel Atkinson wins the free kick. Young Atkinson, the scorer of FK Beograd's only goal last week in their 3-1 loss to start, which I'm sure they'll wish I stopped mentioning. Back underway. Toriani's free kick though go all the way through to the goalkeeper Max Vertuli. He rolls it out. Wrestling match to the corner. The referee had already blown his whistle though. Crawford now down the right hand side, suggestion of the handball, but gets the ball first, cross it in the middle. And another great opportunity for United through the endeavours of Harry Crawford down the side there. Panache Madana unable to get his head to it. Probably came across the face of goal too quickly. Maybe just wasn't quite ready for it. But another opportunity they've missed. 5 minutes to go. Here's Crawford again. Faces Hussein, gets across there, and that's come off Hussein, and it's punched clear by Alexander Woodlands in the goal for FK Beograd. They concede the corner, but at least relieve themselves of the danger. For some reason, Adelaide United 1-0 down, but no apparent rush to get the game underway. They are making 2 substitutions though. Callan Alagic. It's a familiar name, folks, isn't it? And Liam Stam, another local name known to us here in South Australia. Come on. Make their way into the centre of that penalty box for this corner. No substitutions are noted. And we're just about ready to get underway. Alagic and Stam on. Here comes the corner, near post. Trimboli heads clear for FK Beograd. Alagic gets his first touch. Edge of the box, shot low. From Liam Stam. And they have another corner, Adelaide United. Liam Stam played 62 minutes last week in Adelaide United's game against Blayford before he was substituted, so this time on the bench but comes on. Here's the corner, it's decent, headed clear there by Cooper Nunn, and Trimboli's onto it. Doesn't have any options going forward though, and he's forced back. Nunn, there's a wildly loose ball into the middle of the park. Not sure what he was aiming for or who he was aiming for there, but United have it. FK Beograd clear the lines. Time now becoming a real enemy for Adelaide United. Trimboli finds Hussein. Hussein wins that foul, teases it out of his opponent. FK Beograd look to sort of run the clock down here, not in any great rush to take this free kick. That is taken, Marcus Orchard with it, chips it forward. United now trying to work it down the wing. Centofanti, Hussein, back to Centofanti. They play it forward, they find the spaces. Palacios now pushes it out wide. Hussein. Crowded out by United players, including Alagic and Mambula Monga. Nyankuru has it now for FK Beograd. Comes back to Hussein. Crosses with his right. Nobody there. Well, it's a short clearance, but they still have it. Kambole tries to make the space back. United come forward. Nash Madana now. He's got a bit of space. Pushes the pass out to Amlani Tatu. Tatu on his left. Hits it low. Blocked. Crawford. And they clear. And that's your 90 minutes up, ladies and gentlemen. We're into injury time now, playing at the discretion of the referee. Here's Alagic. Plays it into the middle. And a shot from distance, stopped by Woodlands again. Fine shot from Bailey O'Neill. Battistella picks it up, finds O'Neill again. O'Neill switches to his right. Doesn't really fancy that. Favours his left. Plays it out. Shot from distance from Faizu Kasimovic. And it's a shot that kind of sums up Adelaide United's day. The build-up's quite good, the final ball not so. And when the final ball has been good, Alexander Woodlands has been gooder. Zafandi and Hussein combining for FK Beograd just inside their own half. Still Hussein has it. Gets the better of Liam Stam, and then a final ball to the far side. Daniel Atkinson chases it. Now he doesn't have options in the middle, but he possibly doesn't need them. He'll maybe just hold the ball up in that corner. And he does. He concedes a throw. The clock ticks down. Here's Tatu again. He's made a little bit of space. Ooh, and a swipe there. And as they're coming together in the middle, it's a clear and easy booking for Peter Palacios there. He had a clear swipe at his opponent, Tatu, as he made his way through the middle. And it's all getting a bit ugly in the middle, folks. This game has had a little bit of spice about it. Frustration's just boiling over. Max Vartuli, the captain, stepping in, taking control of the situation, managing his players very well. To be honest, of the two, FK Beograd, a team that's had more in terms of disciplinary issues. 5 yellow cards so far, including their coach Adrian Deloya. And the referee Jayden Betterman's having a chat with his assistant Nick Elligan while we wait for this free kick to be retaken. Don't forget, folks, our WNPL, our Women's National Premier League, kicks off tonight. Modbury Vista, Adelaide Uni, West Adelaide and West Torrens McCullough all hosting teams in round one. They will play NTC, Flinders United and Comets and Campbelltown respectively. I know I rushed that, said it pretty quickly, but check your local guys, those games are all on tonight. The South Australian RAA, Men's NPL, also on through this weekend. This is the only game tonight. There's 4 games tomorrow, 5 games tomorrow. I'll take you through in a minute. Here comes this free kick. Cleared by Toriani, only as far as Madana. And eventually they clear the lines of FK Beograd. And we'll seek to maybe wind the clock down here with another substitution. Jordan Lean has been prepared to come on. And that will stagnate the game and the pace of the game and the flow of the game a little bit. Which is exactly what you want to do when you're 1-0 up. Jordan Lean was an unused substitute last week in FK Beograd's game with the start. And he'll probably only get a minute or 2 here when he comes on. And it is Peter Palacios who comes off. Maybe just to avoid any further confrontation. He's the player who put in the tackle that caused a little bit of unrest there. Here's Alagic. Finds a little bit of space, pushes it out wide, finds Crawford. Been a bit quiet in the second half compared to the first, young Harry Crawford. Gets his cross in. It's left by Battistella. Alagic. And they're still battling, they're still trying to get something out of this. Adelaide United. It comes across into the middle. Toriani with a powerful clearance, and then Cooper Nunn follows that up with one of his own. Alagic again. Chips in with his left. Maybe hit a bit hard for the pass. The ball into the back post. And missed by Amlani Tatu. It goes all the way out for a goal kick. And Alexander Woodlands will take this goal kick. In one of the best on grounds today, I'd say. Toriani, another one who's played well. Get their first points on the board in the men's NPL South Australia for 2026. Following a 3-1 loss last week, they've atoned and made up for it. And they come away with a 1-0 win here, courtesy of a 38-minute strike from Lorenzo Baselli, their captain. I've been your host, David Grant. I've thoroughly enjoyed the last 90-odd minutes with you. There's more over the weekend. If you can get to a game, do so. But if you can't, Adelaide Comets are hosting Campbelltown at Ellis Park tomorrow at 3 p.m. Johnny Keckle's your commentator for that one. At 3 p.m. also, Para Hills Knights are hosting West Torrens McCullough at the Paddocks. Seb O'Neill's your commentator for that one. Sturt Lions host West Adelaide at 4 p.m. tomorrow, and that's played at Carrinia Reserve. Blackwood, and I'm your host for that one. I'll be back. Metro Stars play at 7 p.m. against Playford at TK Shutter, the first home game for Metro Stars. Simon Jimenez is your coach, your commentator for that one. I'm not sure he'll be coaching. And at 7:30 p.m, Croydon FC host Adelaide City at Regency Park, where Mark Talbot will take you through the action. They are all games commentated and covered. And also don't forget, the Women's National Premier League starts tonight as well here in South Australia. There are games tonight. Check your local guides for those details. But for now, it's been an absolute pleasure. I must sign off. I'll sit down and have a cup of coffee somewhere. It's been a big game. I've enjoyed it. We'll see you around. Cheers. Playing in red here. This is their Colt side.